Hello and welcome to episode 9. When I was in the hospital all those years ago, I desperately hoped that there would be a medicine that would undo the stroke magically. Don't we all wish that? Anyway, in my second week in the rehab facility, I was still bedridden. And a doctor friend was visiting me, and she broke my bubble. She said, at that time, there's no Santa Claus and there's no magic potion against stroke. But recently, there's been a lot of talk about a special form of vitamin E that has the property to aid the stroke victim when they are in a pre-stroke phase, or after they have a mini stroke, or after the actual stroke, or in rehab, which is very important to us who have had a stroke already. And hey, it's the fact of life. It's good for speeding the recovery of stroke. I wanted to bring this to everyone's attention, not because it will avoid having to work your butt off in a rehab facility or recovering from the stroke. You have to do that still. But as an additional tool to consider. The claim is the special form of vitamin E works on the brain and nervous system, but I will leave that discussion for the second video. I posted a link to Dr. Berg's video at the end of this video as a card. It is not the common form of vitamin E, the Tocotrienols. It's the Tocotrienols. Okay, just let me take a second. There are 4 within each category of vitamin E. There are 4 types, so that makes 8 in total. Alpha, gamma, delta, and alpha, gamma, delta, and beta. There's alpha, gamma, delta, beta in tocopherols, alpha, gamma, delta, beta in tocotrienols. Basically, you're working with, this is no tocotrienols, all tocopherols, and then you can buy this anywhere, type of thing. And this is a tocotrienol blend only. By the way, studies of how much you can take too much of vitamin E, is basically they're talking about tocopherols, or a mix of the two. So be aware. Obviously, it is a recent discovery of this property of tocotrienols and their apparent efficiency. 2 doctors I encountered on YouTube talking tocotrienols up are the original researcher, Dr. Barry Tan, T-A-N, B-A-R-R-I-E-T-A-N, and separately Dr. Eric Berg, B-E-R-G. As mentioned, I've posted something specific to Dr. Berg's video. Well, he actually has a couple, but I posted one at the end of this video as an example. By the way, the important thing is the first minute and 40 seconds are what to do with it if you're having a stroke. Well, we all know. Wait, but after section 1 minute and 40 seconds have passed, then it enters into the effects of the Tocotrienols. And it is for brain repair, by the way. Dr. Berg recommends don't mix the two, tocopherols with tocotrienols, because apparently tocopherols compete with the tocotrienols and the tocopherols win. So don't mix the two. By the way, all the studies, if you're taking too much vitamin E, how bad it can be for you, it deals with tocopherols. So I don't think they've studied tocotrienols that much. Of 50 milligrams, which I hope is not too much. I went on the net to see WebMD and they whatever, and doing a Google search, you usually fall in the 200 milligrams a day is not too much. And supposedly you can take 200 milligrams a day for 5 years. And then, who knows, you turn it into a pumpkin, I don't know. But anyway, I'm taking these 3 times a day, meaning 150 milligrams. And you won't be able to buy this blend in the average store. You mostly find it on the internet. Even Walmart doesn't carry it in their stores, but on the internet site, Walmart site, and Amazon site, there are several items listed. By the way, if you like this video, hit the like button. I would really appreciate if you subscribe also. Again, I can't advise you either way whether to do this. Talk to your doctors and therapists. My purpose is to bring it up in case it's true. I can't advise you either way. I at least thought it worth looking into, and you might find your doctor interested by this. I put in the description of this video some of the science claims behind the work. So, again, as always, keep getting better. Nothing pleases me more than when someone writes to me that they get motivated by these videos, and I'll say goodbye.